Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Michael Klim is one of Australia's most celebrated athletes, but his story extends further than the pool. His new biography dives into the story of the man behind the medals. We're thrilled to welcome him to the show. Hi, Michael.
Good morning, guys. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure.
Great to have you on. I didn't even realise that you had your health struggles going on. I just feel like, how are you going? Is everything okay?
Well, look, it's been nearly 5 years since I sort of noticed that there was something seriously wrong, and my diagnosis, it's been a bit over 4 years. So I'm getting used to living kind of with the new norm, which is, it's a big change because physically there is a lot of things that I can't do anymore. I've got, restricted movement, mobility, a lot of, due to CIDP, which is a chronic inflammatory demyelinating polyneuropathy, a mouthful in the morning, but it's basically where your extremities have an issue with the nerve signals being sent to those parts of your body, and the myelin sheath around your nerve gets to frays a little bit, so that affects your your functionality, your sensation, muscle wastage, and so physically, I'm not the same, but mentally, I'm much better, having come to terms with it, because it's been a big change for everybody, not just myself.
Oh, I bet. And for someone who's been such an athlete, when your body changes, that must be very hard. So many swimmers after their swimming careers have said the mental struggle that they had, because it's such a solitary experience. Did you struggle like that too?
Look, I struggled in a sense that I wanted to keep swimming, and I mentally felt that I was always super devoted, and I talk about it in the book where I didn't know where this kind of this drive came from. It was mainly instilled from my parents. They sort of really set great sort of examples for us in terms of giving us the best opportunity. So I always had this really strong drive, and for me it was actually the opposite. I was quite resentful with my body failing me while I still wanted to swim, and I was fortunate enough to have great support network when I retired, and I had started a business very soon after that, so I had interest, and I was already kind of changing that identity. But you see that with a lot of athletes, they don't actually develop a new set of skills for life after sport, or they don't have planned for that transition, which is, it can be really daunting. I mean, it took me ages to realize how to post a letter. I mean, now we don't really post letters anymore anyway, but it's sort of, it was just simple tasks like that, or so getting your tax returns in. And
you'd missed out on a whole lot of life skills, had you?
Absolutely. I mean, that's, the living at the Institute of Sport, I guess it's spoon-fed life in general, so I think it's something that being a pro athlete, and it's very much, it's a different kind of existence where you've got so many people in different fields of life working for you to, achieve a really high level of performance. And I think in as we all know, in everyday life, you've got responsibilities, family, you've got to, you've got to provide. There's all these some variables that athletes aren't always ready for.
And you're living in Bali these days. How's care for you over there?
It is great for me because I've been there for 12 years, and it does a few little sort of creature comforts that are quite a little bit expensive in Australia. I can sort of afford that over there. So in terms of housekeepers and, even sometimes having people cook for us, or just being able, and mainly the climate is just waking up with my aching joints and legs. And it's nice to have, just that warm weather pretty much all year round. But I've been there for 12 years, so I'm very familiar with the island, and it sort of suits me quite well that I can come back to Australia and still do my lifeblood responsibilities and other sort of obviously opportunities that come along. But Bali's and it's a really special place. I know it's changing, but I think it has that sort of that ability to really relax you, and you fall into Bali time. And for me, I've realized over the last few years that, being present with family and even not taking on too much. And, that was the main reason why I think I got sick. I was really burning the candle at both ends, doing 25 return trips every year and running, doing appearances, running a business, and then trying to train really hard, and then trying to parent, and etc. So I think it was a really hard lesson to realize that our health is still pretty fragile, even though we think we might be invincible. And unfortunately, I had to learn the hard way. But all good.
Well, Clemmy, it's great to talk to you. It's great to hear that you're doing well. Your biography is fantastic. It's available at all good bookstores right now. Michael Klim, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys. I'm a big fan, Jonesy, Amanda. So lovely to chat to you guys this morning.
You too, Michael. Thank you.
Does that mean we're going to get 2 Bintang singlets coming our way?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe a little temporary tattoo as well. I'll get that for you.
We'll swap you a Jonesy and Amanda tea towel for one, mate.
Beautiful.
Good on you, Clemmy. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, guys.